You are listening to the Live Your High Frequency Life podcast, and I'm your host, Teal Shu. In this podcast, you'll discover how to step into your natural, innate frequency and the highest frequency of the universe, love, to create and live the soul-aligned life you want. If you're a woman who wants to love yourself so completely, stand so fully in your infinite sovereign soul power, be your own safe haven, fill your own cup, and be so financially independent you quit feeling trapped by someone, something, or somewhere, then this podcast is for you. Because you deserve to be unmessable with by the world and live the high-frequency, soul-aligned life you love that is your birthright. And I'll share with you how you can start creating this reality for yourself through your frequency. But raising your frequency isn't about doing more. It's really about untangling yourself from the programming of the world, choosing love over fear, and living as your soul with your identity rooted in love. And when you embody this, your frequency automatically rises. You radiate the high frequency you that you were born as, and you start changing your life. I'm glad you're here. Hi there, welcome. I'm so thrilled to see you here in this episode. This episode is called No More Vacation for You. And I wanted to talk about this because, we're all about talking high frequency life, your frequency, energy, all of these things. But what does that look like that you actually want to create in life? For most of us, right? High frequency living also means, having awesome vacations, having fabulous trips and adventures, going places by yourself, with our family, with people we love, with friends, exploring the world, or having little home vacations, whatever that looks like for you. But I sure enjoy vacations. I love vacations. I intend to take more vacations, travel more of the world. Who's with me? Raise your hand. Are you with me? So I wanted to talk about this because, how do you create more vacations in your life? Great question. But it starts, right, with how you're taking your vacations right now in your life. What those vacations look like for you right now in your life. The frequency you have around your vacations right now in your life. It starts there. And I just took a vacation. When I'm recording this, it actually just happened. But by the time this comes out, it'll probably be a few weeks ago, But I just took a really great family vacation to the beach, to the Oregon coast. A fun spot to go. Took my daughter, 2.5. She just loves it, loves it, loves it. Beautiful, fun time. But you know what? Every time I do things, I am always presented with lessons and blessings and awareness around myself of continuing to expand my frequency and sustain my frequency at a higher level than where I even am at right now. And vacations are a great opportunity for that, to shine a light on where we can step up even higher, where our energy is even a little off, because we're having fun, because we're having joy, we're having peace, we're having love and adventure and things that aren't necessarily our normal day in and day out experiences in our life. And when we choose to step out of our normal day in and day out experiences in life, boy, do the blessings and lessons and ahas and triggers and awarenesses come like a house on fire. Because it's outside our comfort zone, it's outside our norm. So our brain then is like, ooh, hey, things are different than usual. I'm going to present you with triggers and awarenesses and stories and, oh my goodness, all the things, because your brain loves you to stay in comfort. So vacations, they're an amazing growth opportunity. They're not just having a lot of fun in them, but oh my gosh, they're an amazing growth opportunity. So I wanted to talk about that. Let's think about your last vacation. Let's start there. Let's think about your last vacation. Where did you go? Somewhere amazing, had lots of fun, good time, bad time, not. Well, you know what? For most women, what happens with vacations? And I'll tell you, because this used to be me. You go on vacation, right? But what's all the lead up to even going on vacation? The excitement, yes, the anticipation, you're really looking forward to going. But what goes into all of that too? Well, are you getting stressed about taking time off of work or not spending time in your business if you're an entrepreneur, or are taking time away from other commitments or things that you're devoted to so that all of that can just keep running on autopilot by, while you're off on vacation? If you're an entrepreneur, is it, okay, I'm taking a week off, so now I need to build in advance a further week of content, support clients a week in advance, set up away messages, do all this air quote extra stuff so that you can go on vacation. Do you get overloaded? Do you have more to do? Oh, clean the house. Oh, do the packing, do more laundry, water the yard more, set up the timer so the sprinklers run automatically. Oh, put the mail on hold. Oh, will the neighbor bring in the garbage cans? Oh, what do I do with the dog? Is the dog coming with us? Is the dog going to the kennel? I got to do this. I got to do that. All this prep, extra to get ready to go on vacation and have fun. How does that feel? How does that feel? Be honest. Stressful. It's a little bit extra. You're already busy. You've already got stuff going on. Even when you are in this space and you are already doing the inner work and intentionally slowing down, cleaning up your life, making spaciousness in your life, right? You know that spaciousness makes room for more expansion. And here you are, intending to go do something you look forward to, that you want to do, that you're going to have fun doing. And you've got all this other stuff now you're jamming into your schedule to get ready to go have fun. Pressure, stress, even like a little overwhelm, right? Maybe you're staying up even a little late the night before just so you can pack. And so now maybe you're even going to start off a little tired. Yeah, been there, done that. And if I'm honest, you know what? I experience some of that still myself now because I continue to be adapting to, I'm just not sending myself and my husband on vacation anymore. I'm packing for a 2.5-year-old. And she's got like 3.5 times more stuff compared to everything that I've got. So yeah. Yeah, I feel this. I feel this sometimes too in my own way. But what's the frequency of that that's even coming into your vacation before you've even started? Your vacation already is tied to baggage, stress, doing more, hustle, having to do more stuff than you even normally do in a shorter amount of time with pressure before you've even left for vacation. What's the frequency of that? Is this your normal for how you go on vacation? Okay, so that's on the front end, right? Notice that. That's even on the front end of your vacation. So, whoa, there's already frequency coming to your vacation before you've even gone on vacation. There's already negativity associated with your vacation. Did you notice that? There's already lower frequency energy associated with your vacation even before you've gone. Even though you're like, vacation is high frequency and wonderful and I love this. Sneaky stuff is going on tied to your vacation before you've even gone. Whoa. Remember this. This is important. We're going to go back to that. Now, how about, okay, you go on vacation. What happens? Having a great time. But do you ever notice, now you're grumbling about the traffic. Oh, you're grumbling about maybe waiting in line to go and get on, I don't know, the scenic cruise up the river while you're on vacation. Maybe you're fussed because your reservation got canceled at that one restaurant you want. And you're like, I booked this 3 months ago. How did they cancel that? And now you're a little miffed about that reservation. Maybe for some inexplicable reason, you suddenly are feeling a little, grouchy and you're picking a fight with your spouse or something your spouse says annoys you, your partner annoys you, or maybe your kid is getting on your nerves and you're not sure why. You're like, I should be having fun. I'm on vacation. I should be having fun. You ever notice that? Have you ever noticed that? right? I'll give you an example for me. I went on vacation, right? I just mentioned that. Went to the coast, having tons of fun, having tons of fun. What happened? I got this weird heat rash on my legs. Inexplicable, out of nowhere. I don't know what the deal is with it, but this weird heat rash on my legs. So now I'm itchy and a little uncomfortable. I'm icing my legs day in and day out. It's uncomfortable sleeping. It's hard to be comfortable. Now, I intended to do lots of wonderful walking on the beach and have a lot of fun and go all over the place, but it's uncomfortable because my legs are now rubbing together inside my pants and getting overheated, and it's more uncomfortable and painful and itchy and swelling. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Weird, right? Weird. Well, I'm going to come back to that too. Now, vacation's done. Had a great time. You go home. Oh, are you in the, I had the most fabulous vacation, but yeah, I am a little like, I'm going to go home. And yeah, I know that my vacation is amazing and my life is good, but I'm still like bummed to go home a little bit, and I am going to have to go back to work, and I do have these responsibilities at home, and I just wish I could have more vacation. And, the long trip home, and I'm tired, and I just feel kind of blah. And long drive, and everybody's tired and maybe a little bit, fussy and grumpy. And got home, and now I've got 70 loads of laundry to do, and hurry up, we got home late, so hurry up, unpack, quick, unpack, hustle, rush, because, I want to get some dinner on the table. Maybe I grab takeout or throwing something from the freezer in the oven. And it's a late night, and we're tired, and now my kid is crying, and, all my partner's got to go to work tomorrow, and he's a little grumpy because he's got to be up late, and all this laundry, and I got to put the suitcases away, and everything is a mess. There's crap everywhere from unloading the car. And maybe the airline lost one of my suitcases. Where's your energy at? This been you? Even in a little bit, a little way? Even in the smallest bit? That's okay. I'm just bringing this up to shine awareness on it. For you to observe, for you to look at how you are going through the phases of your vacation, the pre, the during, and the post. Where's your frequency then through all of this? We talked about this at the beginning. There's low frequency sneakiness coming into your vacation before it happens. Look at then the low frequency bits that even come into your vacation while you are there and intending to have fun and relaxation and all of that. The fights, the impatience, the worry, the annoyance, the things that pop in. Look about even for me in my example here in this vacation for me now, I've got even this weird like physical heat rash thingy happening. Discomfort, not sleeping well, fatigue, a little bit of irritability about that. And then look at what happens when you come home. The low frequency things coming there, the grumpiness, the fatigue, the impatience, again, the worry, the coming back to life like normal, all low frequency stuff. And it's all associated with going on vacation. So I ask you, before I ask you, if you've been with me for a little bit, you already have heard me say this many times. Everything is frequency. You create from your frequency. You create from your identity. Your identity then creates your frequency. And your frequency, the universe then responds in kind to create and match the frequency that you put out. So if you have associated ho-hum with your vacation, even though you had so much fun at points in time and during your vacation, you've still created vacation mode that includes a lot of negativity with it. So if you are feeling pressure and stressed or grumpy when you come home from your vacation, well, guess what? This is you telling the universe this is what vacation looks like to you. Is that what you want? Do you want the vacation that feels a little pressury and grumpy on the end, or maybe some impatience and annoyance while you are on vacation? Is that what you want your vacation to look like? Raise your hand. I don't. I want joy and peace and calm and abundance and flow and delight and just ease with vacation. Isn't that what you want? But that's not what you are creating. When you are in these places, the grumpiness, the impatience, the, oh gosh, I'm stuck in traffic, and oh, it's raining when we're supposed to have beautiful 80 degrees and I'm not getting to play on the beach, annoyance. Look at the frequency you are putting out. The universe is saying, oh, this is what Susie Q means when she says vacation. Okay, great. Grumpy vacations, annoyed vacations, maybe vacations where you get sick, maybe vacations where you get a bug bite and it swells up. What does this look like for you? Oh, okay, I see your energy there. Yep, that's what I'm going to make vacation look like for you from now on. I get it. And the universe delivers. So you're creating this model of vacation for yourself based on all of these frequencies, the pre, the during, and the post, that are associated with your concept of vacation. Your energy, stamping that, creating that, your frequency going out to the universe, and the universe then 3D printing that for you here in this incarnation, in this physical life for you. But it's even deeper than that. It's even deeper than that. Because yeah, like, great, you're listening to this and saying, well, that really sucks, right? That's not what you want vacation to look like. But here's that awareness for you then to look and see what are all these little hidden negative frequencies you've got associated with your vacation. And they're like, why does this keep happening in this way? Where I come home from every vacation, I'm like, oh my God, the 700 loads of laundry. Oh my God, right? Keeps happening. And you're in that space and energy and consciousness and those thoughts and those feelings and that frequency. And it repeats with every vacation. This is what vacation looks like for you. Well, no wonder, because your frequency has made it so. And the universe is just like, oh yeah, okay, that's what you want your vacation to look like. Cool. I'm matching that frequency. I'm 3D printing that for you here and now for your next vacation too. So yeah, your frequency in all the aspects of your vacation, critical to then creating more vacations for yourself and vacations you actually enjoy, vacations that are peaceful. Your frequency is critical for that. It's not just about where most people go. Oh, vacation is about creating more abundance in my life so I can take and pay for more vacations. That's great. But you know what is more than that? What is your frequency around the vacation and the process and the journey in its entirety? The prep, the while you're there and the coming home and after. Are you in feeling like, oh, this is easy, this is fun, I've got this? Or is it, oh, the pressure and the stress and what if it rains and, oh, I got to come home and go back to work or blah, blah, blah. They're two very different frequencies, aren't they? And you create two very different vacation experiences through those frequencies, right? But now it's deeper than that, because here's the thing. You are going to go on vacation. Your mind, your body, your nervous system, your ego, right? Your ego is your mind, body, and nervous system. Well, you know what? And brain. Well, you know what? What is your normal? We touched on this earlier. What is your normal then? Well, your normal, when it comes to your vacation, is the grumbling before, have the vacation, maybe get a little annoyed during the vacation, and then the grumbling after the vacation. The little bits of complaining here and there and there. The little bits of low frequency here, there, and there, and there. That is your normal, right? This is how vacation goes for you. This is your normal. So this is what your ego, your body, your brain, your mind, your nervous system knows as your normal. And your normal is, okay, your day in and day out, how you do vacation. This is your comfort zone. Your ego, brain, body, mind, nervous system is designed to keep you safe. When things differ from your normal, when things go outside your everyday, when things go outside the comfort zone, when things look different and unfamiliar, your ego fires off all kinds of negativity and crap at you in order to keep you safe. Your Brain, body, mind, ego, nervous system will do anything and everything it can to keep you then here in the everyday, the normal, right? If your normal is vacation is, yeah, fun, but it comes with a side of all this negativity and grumpy and grumbling and all of that business, you start having a lot of fun on your vacation. You start getting excited and joyful planning your vacation and preparing your trip. You come home and had so much fun and are thinking about how great that vacation was. That is unusual to your brain and body. You're having too much fun. You're having too much joy. You're having too much of a good time with that vacation. Vacation was just too great, right? You're feeling too good. Cannot have that because that is not safe. That is not your normal when it comes to your vacation. Or even, I'll lay this down here, even your life. Do you have too much fun in your life? Is that having a lot of fun your normal? Well, your brain is saying, I don't know about that. That's unfamiliar. We can't have that. That must not be safe. So I'm going to chuck every bit of negative thought. I'm going to throw issues and lost luggage, and I'm going to throw traffic and a sick little kid in the car, and I'm going to throw a hurricane and all kinds of stuff at Linda so that Linda stops being too happy on vacation, stops having too much fun on vacation, and comes back to normal. Where Linda's normal life is kind of just like, yeah, okay, regular, maybe a little chaos here, a little chaos there, some stress here, and definitely is not about having too much fun. Have a little chaos. Your vacation is feeling too relaxing and too peaceful. Oh, no. That's not your normal, Jane. Your brain and body and nervous system say, oh, that's not Jane's normal. Relaxation and peace? No. Jane's used to chaos and stress and pressure. No. Let's throw some of that at Jane, right? The car won't start now. Oh, the suitcase zipper broke. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay. A client calls up while Jane's on vacation and is really unhappy about something. Chaos, stress, pressure. To bring you back to what your brain and body know to be safe and normal. I tie this now around to, I told you about, I went on vacation, right? Went to the beach and suddenly I've got like this weird heat rash and I'm in discomfort and I'm not sleeping super well and it's itchy and all these things. And I'm not doing maybe quite what I intended on my vacation. This was even happening to me. Look at that. Here I am having this amazing vacation with my loved ones, planned on this since last November even, because this was actually even part of a Christmas present for some of my family. We took them on this trip as part of their Christmas present. And look at what popped up. Teal, where are you having fun and joy and all of this that maybe is a little higher than your regular day in and day out? And so my brain and body and nervous system threw this physical situation at me with this heat rash. To say, Teal, we're going to work to pull you back down. Bring you back down to, quote, bring you back down to earth, air quote, right? Because you having so much fun on this vacation, that's really uncomfortable. And so that's not safe, right? Bring you back here to your normal, the comfort zone, in the known. And I saw what was going on. I saw what was happening and I said, ooh, I know what's going on. I see what my brain and my body and my nervous system are trying to do. They're just trying to keep me safe within what looks more like my normal. Having fun in life, yeah, but having like tons of fun with family? Yeah, I'm still working on that. This is part of my expansion still. And I saw then what my body was doing. It was just trying to protect me and keep me safe. And it was doing that by throwing stuff at me to lower my frequency back to what it thought was a more acceptable, safe, normal level. And I saw it and I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I see you. I see what you're doing, brain and body. But you know what? It's okay for me to have this vacation and be in peace and relaxation and joy and fun. It's okay for me to have a good time. It's okay for me to, zero stress, zero discomfort. All is ease and good and fun and peace. And then even coming home, instead of focusing on, okay, we're home late and it's a rush and get dinner on the table and all the things and all the laundry and the unpacking and the tired little kid and the tired everybody else. Wow, focusing instead on, gosh, didn't I have such a fabulous time on vacation? That was so wonderful. Thank you for this beautiful vacation. Thank you for this time I had with my loved ones, the memories, the experience, the joy. So you see where I'm going here with this, right? Ask yourself. So as I circle around here, I said, okay, this episode is, no more vacation for you. Well, yeah, if you're hanging out wherever your norm is and it's making your vacation not just peaceful, ease, relax, joy, all the things that you want at a high frequency, yeah, no more vacation for you. That vacation doesn't exist, as I talked about, because you're putting out a different energy than that peaceful, joyful, relaxed, ease, everything smooth and in flow vacation. No more vacation for you. You continue in this path of any negativity tied to your vacation. Well, guess what? No more vacation for you at the high frequency level, in the high frequency life that you want. Because you're not creating that with your frequency. And your brain and body are going to support you not creating that as well, because it's not your norm. And they pull you right back to your norm. So you want an expansive life. You want higher frequency. That includes higher frequency vacations. What is your norm day in and day out around your vacations? What is your norm day in and day out around fun and peace and joy and ease? What is your norm around taking time away from the day in and day out of life? Are you at peace about that? Is it easy? Are you trusting that all is fine while you're gone? Are you trusting that you can let it be? Or are you in pressure and stress and thought and concern and worry? What is your norm, right, around having fun on vacation? What is your norm on how easy it is to come home from vacation? And the frequency of what it's like when you come back from vacation? What is your frequency around being at home versus being on vacation? Is the only time you feel good and happy and relaxed and peaceful while you're on vacation? Is your norm at home, the day in and day out, like the stress and the chaos, the pressure, all of those things, and vacation is that exception when you get to relax and have peace and calm? Exception? Did you catch the word I used there? The exception to the norm? Yeah, then it's going to be very hard for you to have these amazing vacations that are peaceful and relaxing and good in the expansive way that you can, compared to if your normal life and your vacation are just a seamless extension of one and the other, where in your everyday you are in the frequency of vacation. And that just flows then into when you actually do take a vacation. So then your vacation is even more peaceful and expansive and joyful and relaxed. What is your norm? This is the first place for you to look, to create not just expansion with your vacations, but in every aspect of your life. This is one of the first places to look. Where are you at day in and day out? Where's your frequency set point day in and day out? Because that's what you create. That's what you create. And that's what you will experience. Is it peace, or is it fear and stress and chaos when it comes to vacation or any part of your life? And so how then do you change this, right? This is then the question. Well, it can even start so simply as just noticing then when you are having fun, when you are preparing for a vacation, and this applies to any aspect of life. Where are your thoughts and your frequency attached to whatever it is you're doing associated with that vacation? If you're feeling stressed about preparing for the vacation, notice that and say, ooh, this is an opportunity for me to make shifts in my frequency. This is an opportunity for me to be at a higher frequency, to feel good about my vacation, to reprogram my nervous system to be like, yep, my vacation is fabulous and safe and amazing and beautiful and peaceful and good for me to have. And the same with wherever you are throughout your vacation and when you come home. Look at these instances where you get grumpy or impatient or tired, or you're upset about the laundry, or you're upset about the traffic, whatever it is, and say, oh, this is showing me my normal. This is showing me my set point in my frequency. This is showing me my identity and my norm around vacation and even around my life. Whoa, this is so cool. This is an opportunity for me to change. And then how do you start to make that change? Thank your body. Thank your ego for trying to protect you by bringing then up this negativity to bring you back to your set point. Thank you for doing it. Thank you, body. Thank your body for doing its job to work to keep you safe and secure and within comfort and the known. But tell your body that you've got it. You see what's going on and that it is okay for you to be safe with this vacation, with this joy, with having this fun. It's safe and beautiful and wonderful and okay for you to have fun and peace and joy and relax and ease. And one of the things you can do while you are having this conversation with yourself to support your nervous system easing into basically, without going into all of the depths, but basically moving your nervous system into the vagal phase of your parasympathetic nervous system. It's all a mouthful, okay? But that is moving you into healing and regulating and resting, the safe place of your nervous system. So as you are calling these emotions out and noticing them and noticing how your body is really trying to protect you and keep you at your norm, just go and rub your ears. Rub the top of your ears. Rub up here at the top of your ears while you're having this conversation with yourself. Just give your ears a little massage. Give your ears a little massage and say, oh, it's safe for me to have vacation. It is safe for me to enjoy my vacation. I am abundant and rich, and this vacation is already paid in full with cash, easily, money flowing into my bank account for many times over for everything I invest in my vacation. I am rich and abundant with this vacation. Money is no issue. We travel safely. We have so much fun. It's safe for me to have fun on vacation. It's safe for me to be peaceful and joyful and relaxed and comfortable and at ease. Oh, vacation is wonderful, goes so well. My life is so good. All is working out for me better than I even imagined. More vacations come into my life in the most amazing ways. It's easy for me to go on vacation. Everything is just taken care of so perfectly and easily while I am gone. Things like that, saying these things and activating the vagal phase of your parasympathetic nervous system. This is showing your body, your nervous system, your brain, your ego that, yeah, hey, it's safe for me to be experiencing these things in this way that I want, at this frequency that I want. This is starting to shift then. Your frequency, it's starting to shift your ego into new programming. It's starting to shift you toward, yes, having that higher frequency vacation and experience the peace, the joy, the fun, all the stuff that you want. So bring these things together, right? The awareness, right, of what is going on when negativity is coming up for you around your vacation. See that for what it is, your body doing its job, keeping you at your normal and your set point. But you don't want to be at your normal and your set point. You want to raise and expand, right? So start to raise and expand your normal and your set point by doing this little practice and keep practicing it over and over and over. Speak to yourself and your body, your mind. Your soul is listening and will support you with this as well because your soul desires you to have this expansiveness. Just do this little exercise to rub your ears and have this beautiful, loving, gentle, wonderful, peaceful, kind conversation with yourself. An appreciation for your body and how it is doing its very best to protect you, but you telling it, hey, we've got this, let's expand, move up to this new step. So that's your takeaway. The awareness around the negativity, and then start to shift that set point of negativity into a higher frequency that actually supports you. You can do that. Just start to rub your ears a little bit. And notice then how your body responds. Does not take more than a few seconds for your body to start to respond, and then keep doing that for 30 seconds to a few minutes and notice the difference. The calmness, feeling safe in your body. The tightness in your chest easing, your thoughts changing. It's powerful, but this is a practice. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So instead of no more vacations for you, more expansive vacations, peaceful vacations, feeling rich, abundance coming in to support your vacations. Better vacations than ever, right? Higher frequency living. Why not? Have more vacations. Why not? It's fun. So I leave you with this for now. I know this was a little bit longer episode, but it's just a lot of fun things to talk about. And shine bright. The world needs your light, your frequency, not anybody else's frequency, your unique frequency, your soul shining through your frequency, you living as your soul in your soul's identity, which is pure love, the highest frequency there is. So expand more into that high frequency. And it's not just vacations that come. Okay. Well, give this a try. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in the next time. Thank you for being here and listening to this entire episode. If you're the kind of woman that likes to help others, then please share this with your friends, family, and circle. Because if you found value, they will too. And if you'd like even more high frequency and life-changing content, please connect with me on Instagram and Threads at Teal Shoop Coaching. Now, one last thing, I do have a personal request. I'm here to help make this world a better place for you and for all. So if you would, please leave a candid 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. I'd be so grateful, and through your big-hearted assistance, together we can help other amazing women just like you thrive. Thank you, big hugs to you, and I'll see you in the next episode.